Hi everyone, welcome back to Financial Futures, and today I bring you an update for the month of February regarding the tax season for 2024. In this video, we have crucial information about the PATH Act refund, updates for those who claim the EITC or the Advanced Child Tax Credit, insights into the Child Tax Credit Bill's status, and more. An important relief for taxpayers affected by severe storms in West Virginia and Maine. Before we dive into the details, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below for the latest news on stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, PBT, and everything in between. Now let's get right to it. Let's start with the PATH Act tax refund update. If you claim the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, or the Additional Child Tax Credit, ACTC, it's essential to be aware of the rules set by the PATH Act. This act, passed in 2015, aimed to combat tax fraud by delaying refunds for certain filers until February 15. If you filed before February 15 and are claiming either the ACTC or EITC, your entire refund will be withheld until at least the February 15 deadline. The IRS website and app are expected to be updated by February 17, providing expected refund dates for early filers with these tax credits. For 2024, the earliest PATH Act tax refunds could arrive as early as February 20, with the majority of early filers seeing their refunds between February 26 and March 1. Mailed refunds may take longer. The IRS recently released information regarding the filing season statistics for the week ending February 2, 2024. Comparing this year to the previous one, the average tax refund for 2024 is $1,395. While this is a decrease from last year's average of $1,963, it's important to note that the 2024 filing season started 5 days later than the previous year. The IRS has received 15.3 million returns so far, reflecting a 19% decrease compared to the first round of data last year. The IRS Commissioner, Danny Warfel, mentioned that this is a strong start to filing season 2024, with all systems running well. Now let's discuss the Child Tax Credit Bill's status. The Tax Relief for American Families and Workers Act of 2024 includes business deductions and an expansion of the child tax credit. While the bill passed the House with bipartisan support, it has been slow-walked in the Senate. The bill is expected to be further considered in late February at the earliest. If the bill passes, taxpayers claiming the child tax credit could get a bigger refund. However, the lack of direction from Congress complicates filing season for those awaiting guidance. The IRS has advised taxpayers to file their returns when ready, and the Commissioner mentioned that the agency would help amend filed returns to adhere to the new law. In other important news, taxpayers in West Virginia and Maine impacted by severe storms, flooding, landslides, and mudslides qualify for tax relief. Various tax deadlines have been postponed to June 17, allowing individuals and businesses in these areas more time to file returns and make tax payments. The IRS is providing relief to any area designated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. Let's jump into our next topic. In today's video, we're diving into the infamous child tax credit, and guess what? We've got some exciting news about food tax credits that are on the horizon. Yes, you heard it right. You can get a check for the cost of your food. We're also exploring how some states are making their own permanent child tax credits, $550 refund checks going out today, and a whole lot more. If you want to know where you can get the money this tax season, my darlings, you've come to the right place. We discuss everything from shopping to saving and everything in between. I would love to have you be a part of my internet family. It's super easy, just click that big old red subscribe button down below. Alright, let's get into the child tax credit because, honey, this bill has been in the Senate for the past few weeks, and let's keep it real, we need the money. With things like food costs going up, inflation, rising rent, and the cutting of federal pandemic aid, we need all the money we can get back this tax season, whether it's in the form of a food rebate, a tax credit, or however you can get it. Baby, we want it all. Right now, where are we at with the child tax credit? Congressional lawmakers are closing in on a deal that would partially revive President Biden's expanded tax credit for lower-income families. But in exchange, they're extending tax incentives that are favored by business interests. The House of Representatives passed a bill at the end of January that would expand the federal child tax credit. However, the bill still has to pass through the Senate, where approval is not guaranteed, but it's looking optimistic. As of now, the maximum child tax credit is $2,000 per qualifying child under the age of 17. If you've already filed your taxes, you might be thinking you're getting the full $2,000. Well, not exactly. Currently, only $1,600 of that money is refundable. However, if the new bill passes, the child tax credit for 2023 will be $1,800, meaning you'll get at least an additional $200 per child, if not more. Now, for our seasoned seniors and those without children, I've got some programs for you too. But first, let's talk about some state programs. In Illinois, they're proposing a $300 per child refundable tax credit for families earning less than the state's median income. While it might not be as high as some other states, they're aiming to scale it up in the future. Now, let's move on to Michigan, where refund checks are going out today. Beginning February 13, more than 700,000 Michigan families will receive tax rebate checks averaging $550. Governor Big Gretch announced these rebates a few months ago, part of a $1 billion tax cut. But that's not all. Some states are offering grocery tax credits to help offset taxes paid throughout the year. In Colorado, they have the Durango Food Tax Rebate and Utility Refund Program. Applications are open now, and residents can apply for rebates based on income and family size. In Idaho, there's a grocery credit refund available, and the best part is you're not required to file taxes. Applications usually open in the summertime, and residents can receive $100 or $120 if they're 65 or older. Moving on to North Carolina, there's a food assistance program offering $500 for older adults. If you're 60 or older and live in eligible cities, you could qualify for this credit. Just keep in mind you'll need to submit receipts for reimbursement. Lastly, Hawaii has a food excise credit for residents earning less than $50,000 a year for couples and $30,000 for single filers. The credit can go up based on family size, and it's a great way to get some money back on groceries. I know there are many states I haven't covered, but this should give you an idea of the kind of programs available. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of any food tax credit rebates, or if your state still taxes food. For more details and specific eligibility requirements, you can check out the respective government websites. And for our seasoned seniors, stay tuned for another video today with updates on SNAP. It's going to be juicy. That's all for today. I hope you had a great weekend. Do they need to hurry up with the child tax credit, or not? Do you want that additional $200? Most refunds won't start arriving until around February 21 or 27, but for those in Michigan, you're in for some extra cash. Please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.